Hello everybody, thanks for tuning in. It's Jamie again, and today is day 5 post cosmetic surgery, tummy tuck, liposuction, and gynecomastia. Day 5, feeling pretty good today. Certainly still sore, but I'm able to sit in the regular chair, for short periods of time, comfortably, been laid up pretty much totally in the reclined position for the last couple of days, feet up in the air, which is nice from time to time, but just to get up and be able to sit in a regular chair just for 5 or 10 minutes is fantastic. So feeling better, feeling more positive than I was a couple days ago. I was positive a couple days ago, but right now, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling good. I'm less dizzy. I'm less lightheaded. Being lightheaded, unstable, was some of the scarier things that I've had to deal with coming, through this. Just getting up, walking around, going in the shower, just not feeling sure about myself, feeling shaky. Those were things that were, a little bit scary. Also, I don't know. I'm sure in the previous videos you heard me mention anxiety a few times. I'm a pretty anxious person. I think most people would be anxious in this type of scenario as well, so I don't really know how to gauge that. But, last couple days, the what ifs, what if I get a deep vein thrombosis? What if I get a blood clot? What if I get PE? What if I'm not doing something right? What if this doesn't feel right? A lot of what ifs were going through my head, and I wasn't feeling very secure. You get all these different sensations through your stomach, because your stomach's different. It is by and large very, very different now, and you're getting a lot of sensations. You have sensations, certain areas of my stomach I can't feel when I rub my hand across it. So loss of sensation. Certain pains, things like bubbling, maybe that's just gas in there or whatever, but there's just a lot of new feelings, and I just didn't know. I didn't have the answers. I didn't know if I'm doing this right, if there's a problem. So I was getting nervous from time to time about, is everything okay? Am I okay right now? And I guess in the end I am okay right now. Just got back from a trip out to see the plastic surgeon. First follow-up visit since the day they released me. I went out there. I live in New York City currently, and the facility where I had this done is about an hour outside the city, so commuting there sucks, back and forth, especially through New York City midtown traffic, as I live on the west side, and I got to go all the way to the east side and then out onto Long Island, and it was just a grueling ride because your muscles are so tight, everything's so tight right here, and the feelings, you just don't know what's right or what's wrong, and going over bumps and those potholes and the whoops, loop-de-loops or whatever you call them around, your stomach shifting all over the place. You're like, oh my God, am I going to pop my stitches? Am I going to pop my stitches? What's going to happen? But whatever. So yeah, the commute out there sucked. Maybe I'm just being a bitch, but it was good once I get out there. The bottom line, they walked me right in. I took my clothes off, got a good look at it. Doctor came in a few minutes later. Before the doctor came in, nurse was taking off all my bandages and nipping, tucking, some of the sutures that were remaining in there. Going through it, just giving me a good look over and getting me prepared for the doctor. Doctor comes in, he takes a look, and he just contemplates before he speaks, for 10-20 seconds, which seemed like 5 minutes to me, and he's like, perfect. It's perfect. You are going to be so happy with your results. I couldn't ask for it at this point to be any better and you any healthier than you are right now. So things are perfect. Of course, I'm still experiencing a lot of swelling in my abdomen, swelling down around, my love handles, which are no longer, but there's little ones there now because of the swelling. Still bruised up very significantly overall, but starting to fade. It's not as grimace purple or Barney purple as I was the other day. Happy to report that my manhood, my guy is getting back to normal. that was, a very painful part of the process. It wasn't painful down there, but painful to look at because, like I mentioned, he looked like Grimace from McDonald's, and it's just a scary thing. But he's getting back to normal. Energy levels up. I'm moving around, a lot more. I'm not fully erect when I'm walking. I'm still, if this was day after surgery, walking around, maybe I'm like, somewhere like this at this point. Give it a couple more days, and I should be, directly back up. But I'm walking around. I actually walked my dog briefly today, which was good. Maybe pushed it a little bit because if I'm up exerting myself a little bit too much, I'm getting dizzy, I'm getting lightheaded. So probably wasn't the best idea I had, in a while. But I had to push myself. I had to get outside and just, just had to do it. But anyways, getting back to the doctor, so he was very happy. He looked at every day after your surgery. You have the tubes that are in you, the drains, and you have to log every 12 hours. You do an empty, you empty your drains, and you log how much volume is in those drains. And day to day, every time you log, or every other time, you should see some sort of decrease in volume inside the drain bulbs. And which I think I showed you previously, but oh shoot. Here we go, fix that problem. The drain bulbs, look like this, and goes up to about this one goes up to at least 100 and 150 cc's, and so each day should be get a little bit less, and that's been the case for me. It's very minimal. It's under 15 cc's today, right around probably between 10 and 15, so call it 12 and a half cc's was my empty out this morning when I drained out this morning. And I logged that. You actually got to bring your log with you when you go for this day 5 follow-up, so I brought my log with me. Again, I had two drains in me, one on either side of my pubes, my pubic area, and they deemed that it was okay to take out one of them today. So the drains are a pain in the ass. They're just there. They're just a nuisance. You feel them, but you got to fumble around with them and all that. But it's not, it's not miserable. I'm happy that one is gone for sure, and I'll be happy when they're both gone. But they're a pain in the ass, but it's not unbearable, and you do feel them because it's tucked right into your pube bone there, like your pube skin area, and sometimes you feel and it's sutured in there, and just a pain in the ass, especially when you shower and all that jazz. So speaking of showering, finally got a real good shower in yesterday, day 4. Day 2 and 3 I was able to shower, but it was very shaky. My legs were very wobbly, just didn't feel right mentally in the head. Was afraid to touch anything, was afraid to touch myself, still afraid to touch myself. It's kind of like feeling yourself for the first time. 36 years old, and I'm touching myself for the first time. It's like a stranger a little bit, but so anyways, back to the shower. I was able to get a really good shower in yesterday, which is feeling clean finally and refreshed, and it was nice. Tonight I'll have another shower when my girlfriend's around to help me with that. Again, make sure that you have somebody around you to help you with this, showering, no joke. You fall down, you're gonna be in a world of freaking hurt. I mean, even now it's better. I can cough like that. It's not painful. I still feel it in the muscles down there. But day 2, day 1, day 2, day 3, maybe even day 4, I'm one cough away from serious pain, one sneeze away from serious pain, one laughter away from serious pain. So I couldn't even imagine falling or going down to a knee, or something out of normal equilibrium and normal balance, because the shit's gonna hurt. There's no doubt about it. So shower was good. What else? The binder's really good for support. I'll show you guys in a few minutes. The binders that they put around on you, and currently what I'm looking like, because I'm feeling more confident to look at myself, and I'm not so mutilated, as I've been using that word in previous reports. But all in all, the doctor giving me the green light, telling me everything is perfect, as best as possibly can be. at this point really gave me a lot of confidence today. It took away a lot of anxieties, made me feel good. I know I'm not out of the woods. It's my nature just to want to get up and push it, and you know, just get back to, you know, where I was, square one physically. You know, running, charging, getting on, you know, going to a spin class, you know, running my dog around, you know, doing what I do every day. But I know I can't be. I'm not an idiot. You know, don't be one yourself. You know, just this is the time that you can just sit back and relax. You know, take some time to yourself and chill out and just let this heal, because it's gonna heal. And I guess if this does open up, and you know, again, I'm not a doctor. I just hear shit. I read stuff. I see stuff, and I've done a lot of it, so it's somewhat credible. But I'm not a doctor. But if for some reason your incisions open up, then they're hard to get back to close. I mean, obviously they'll close, but it just becomes, it's a setback, and you don't want that. You just want forward progress. So if you push it and you fuck something up, then you're going to set yourself back and be pissed off at yourself that you did that. And you know, just don't go down that road. You know, we really don't need to. So take your time with this. Don't be a hero. Just, you know, get through it. You know, the optimism is building each day, and you know, things are getting better. Things are getting better. Just trying to think if there's anything else, you know, that I can explain that I've been feeling or thinking over the last couple days that would be important for you to understand or know or get a good handle on. I really can't think of anything. You know, it's a process. I keep saying this. It's a mental process. It's a physical process. You know, you're processing, you know, what you've done to yourself and what's going on to yourself. And like maybe you've had several surgeries. You've had a few surgeries, significant surgeries in your life, and you know what to expect coming out of a surgery. I've never really had a surgery. You know, I've had one somewhat fairly significant surgery when I busted a tendon in my hand, and I had to go in for that. But I mean, compared to this, it's nothing at all. So maybe I didn't know enough coming out of surgery, what it could be like, what it is like, what it would be like, and you know, how bad it would be, or whatever the case might be. So I don't know how you gauge this stuff, but I'm just speaking my experience, and you know, hoping to make some sense to you. So I guess let's, you want to take a look? I'll take off the shirt, I'll take off the bandages, and show you what we've got going on here. Disclaimer: viewer discretion is advised. Raw content. So they got me bound up pretty tight here. They got me tighter than I was bounded myself up. But I think I like that. It's more support. I don't think I was giving myself enough support before. So another good thing for going out to the facility today, so they can get me more comfortable. Told me I could stop wearing all my under gauze, you know, the gauze that goes underneath all this stuff over the incisions, which is a huge help, because that's a real pain in the ass after doing this. I can't find the, here she goes. Here she blows. All right, so chest, you know, obviously still a little bit swollen, but that's the deal. That's what happens. It'll swell. You'll see by the end of this, before I sit down, that the chest will even out after I take this crap off. Again, old glories for other viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. I'm gonna put him about there. All right, here we go. Got 3 of these. This binder's great. Yeah. Ooh, Baba. Ooh, doggy. All right, so there you got it. Don't look pretty, right? No, it don't. But that's what happens, and that is perfect for day 5. So we still got a long way to go. But you know, that's the rendering of the part of the process I'm at right now. Whew. It's so tight right here. I can't even explain to you how tight it is right here. It's the feeling. It's so awkward. The feeling that you have right here. Some swelling here, which you push down on. He's got no worries. about that swelling here, all down here. You know, it's obviously swollen, and I'm hunched over. If I was standing straight up, I'm sure all that would go up a little bit. So by the time the swelling diminishes, I'm hoping, by the time the swelling diminishes, by the time I can stand completely vertical, you know, this will just tighten right up to, you know, a contour design. And he certainly agrees with that. You can see there's still a lot of bruising, pretty significant, yeah. All the way around. They cut me good, huh? Boing, all the way around. This is the first time I'm really taking a good solid look at it myself. So I'm sharing this with you in the moment, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, a lot of that on that bruising's coming from that lipo. I mean, lipos beat you up, no doubt about it. It really beat you up. Running out of light here. Should have turned the light on here beforehand so you could see. Oh shit, I forgot about my tube. Tube's tied up. That could have been a problem. Not a problem, but I sure the hell would have felt it, because I would have got pulled like shit. That bad boy right there for now. And which way was I going? This way this time. Then turning this way, all the way around. And there we go there. So that's what's the situation. This will be you. But you can hear in my voice, you can hear in my attitude, I think that even though you look like this, you know, if your head's ready at go time and you understand everything before you do it, then you have a lot less to worry about through it and you can stay positive. So that's the story right now. You know, I expect this to get better with every passing day. A couple weeks, I should start feeling real good about my appearance. A lot better about my appearance once the swelling goes down. But yeah, certainly never had flat abs. My new belly button, brand spanking new, hot off the press. It's kind of funny thinking I have a new belly button. But that's it. That's what we get to see today. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put my shirt back on here. Actually, I got to do all this crap again. So, a little busy. Hold on one second here. All right. They line these up for you. A. As you can see, I get a little funky on my feet when I'm standing up for too long, getting a little woozy, dizzy, too much exertion, too much standing. BB's got to be tight below. They told me that today, and I haven't been doing that. So get my shit together here. Pull this bit too tight here. Bring it across. Ooh, that suction. Real nice. CC. C tag here, C tag here, and swelling. Get this right across. And just like that, 1, 2, 3. You're sucked back in. Take your tubes, roach clips. Make sure that the piping to the drain is free and clear, and then it's got like a little roach clip type of deal, not for your smoking pleasure but for your clipping pleasure right here. Hangs like that. Pull your pants back up a little bit. It's good to stick this down inside. And just like that, we're back in action. Chest one, a little bit more difficult to do on your own, but it can be done. So, all right, it feels pretty good. So, again, feeling good, happy about my decision, getting some energy back, getting moving around again. Mind for now is at ease with my doctor's approval of the overall job, my condition, my health, my thoughts, my questions. So any potential curiosities or oddities that I thought I might have are gone, which is good. Tighten this up. 1 second. Now, this is what happens when you do it by yourself. Put the sticky side on the wrong side so you get done with it and it doesn't stick because you didn't pay attention appropriately. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else for you. Any other feelings or thoughts? I'm supposed to, doctor said, you know, by Thursday, which would make it day 7, 2 more days, I should be able to get the other tube out. And then you can start getting much more comfortable with, oh, you're not fumbling around these tubes, because they're kind of a pain in the ass. But he said, 2 more days, that tube's coming out, Jamie, so I will be very happy, man, if that is the case. There we go. Chest compression. That's about it. The tube's coming out, and then it just, I don't know what the next step's going to be actually after that, but I'm in good shape. You will be too, and I hope this answered any and all questions that you might have up until this point. I'll report back in a couple days. I don't know if I'll report back when I get that next tube out, or day 10, or I don't know, but we'll figure it out. I appreciate you guys watching me. Thank you very much, and I look forward to talking to you again. Good day.